From a very early age, Ted Capener developed his voice for news and a dream to be a part of the broadcast news business.
When I was very young, we used to go out to visit aunt and uncle, and they had little stairways down to their basement that had a pipe with a little thing on it that looked like a microphone. I would sit there on that floor and talk into the pipe, doing the news.
In the 1950s, he was one of the first students in a newly created journalism department at the University of Utah.
I dearly, dearly loved my time at the university. I worked on the Daily Chronicle. I was a sports editor, and I knew that I wanted to proceed and carry on in that kind of a career.
After graduating, he became a farm reporter on KSL Radio. He worked his way up from cows and crops to become one of the first news directors of KSL TV. Then he got a call. They needed him in Washington, D.C. as the bureau chief of Bonneville stations.
We got there 2 weeks before the Watergate break-in. And the first thing in the morning, get up early, run out and get the Washington Post and see what had been uncovered that day. It was exciting, it was hard, but it was interesting.
Over the next 10 years, he built one of the most respected news bureaus in Washington, serving more than 20 Bonneville stations stretching from New York to Seattle. Then he returned home.
You know, the thing that brought me back really was the blue sky and the mountains. It was home. My wife, she asked what was the thing I would most like to do, and I said it's something to do with athletics, something to do with KUED, KUER too, and something to do with publishing, something to do with alumni.
Not long after moving back to Utah, he was invited to join University of Utah President Chase Peterson's administration as Vice President of Community Affairs, where he got his entire wish list.
I got the job, and it had everything, all my dreams, everything it had in it that I wanted to do.
Under Ted's leadership, each of those university departments thrived and achieved remarkable growth.
You've never had a real friend until you have Ted as a friend. He has accomplished so much as an individual and as a professional, and he has also moved the University of Utah forward in so many different ways.
There have been just a lot of pluses, a lot of happiness, a lot of great memories. Life is made up of memories. That is the whole thing we have inside us, and the thing we take with us are memories. So I have a lot of good memories at the university. End of quote. That's enough. You've got it.